brought me over to Sam's place. As you can see, it's Florida iguana and tortoise breeder. But this is amazing. So what's this one's name?
This here is Oliver.
This is Oliver. Oliver was raised from a little tiny baby. How many years ago?
30 years ago.
You think he's lying to us?
I used to hold him like this as a hatchling.
Oh, that's amazing. Was it by chance your first Aldabra?
No, I had a group of them. So
Had a group of them, but this one, that is awesome.
Yeah, I had a group, and I was selling part of different animals off.
You got to somehow figure out a way to pay for these
guys. Yeah, well, 30
guys.
of them got really big after
Right. That's funny. They're absolutely amazing. So these are both boys, right?
Yes, both
and what's
boys.
this one's name?
That's Cecil. The girls don't get anywhere near
right.
this big.
Females are like 300 pounds?
Yeah, they
200?
get 300, 320, 280. And, we were talking about Tank over here at 585. Oliver
585-pound tortoise behind us.
Yeah.
Name is Tank. And look
this is Oliver at 565.
565. And Oliver loves bananas.
Yeah.
And look at him. Look, he's trying to lift his leg up because if I let go of the banana, he's going to want to lift the leg up to tear it off, but I'm not going to let go. I'm just going to let him eat it. Is this amazing or what? Oh, they're a big guy. Oh, heavy arm. Here you go. There you go. Oh. Ah, man, peel and all.
This is Adolf.
Adolf, the Galapagos tortoise. Now, Galapagos tortoise get just slightly bigger than Aldabras. I used to always think that they actually were not the biggest. That the biggest was a Aldabra, but I was wrong by only like how many pounds?
Oh,
10 or
maybe
15 pounds.
No, no, it's a big difference. Not 900 to Galap was 1,100 from Ramona.
Wow, 1,100 pounds.
1,100 pounds.
You better watch yourself. This guy's gonna come fast and he comes charging.
Oh,
he don't play around. This guy.
Here you go.
Yeah, he doesn't play around.
Oh, look at the head on him.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that pair. Look at that jaw.
He's not
there you
playing
go.
around.
Oh, now he's going to do the same thing. Oh, there he goes.
Maybe it's not too right.
Okay, here.
There you go.
Feed it to him.
There you go. There you go. Oh, man, he's powerful.
Oh, wow, that is.
Look at that. So it must be harder than it looks.
Yeah.
You going to need help?
Oh, yeah. If it's really hard,
Okay.
then we don't want him. Don't break it because we don't want him to eat. We don't want him to swallow small hard chunks.
Okay, so you know what? All that idea. Take a little bite. There you go.
Exactly.
That's okay, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
So if I hold it and give them to him in little pieces.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Oop, is that too big?
He'll work it out, but that's
Okay.
what we're trying to aim for.
Okay, so little bites. So look at he likes it. Whoa! Yeah. I don't want to get my finger in there.
You got to be fast.
Something tells me if I get my finger in there, but I can't. And what I can't do is get too big a piece because there you go. That's as big as you can get, buddy.
Need a banana?
Come on. I made a promise. No big pieces. Okay, we'll give him a banana. I feel safer with a banana. Here you go. You can finish that banana. Oh, you can see how sharp he is. People don't realize how sharp, like iguanas and tortoises, can actually be at cutting things off.
Yeah,
and
their beak is actually serrated. If you look close to his beak, and you can see the little teeth. See the little teeth in there?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, Adolf is 104 years old.
104 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, somebody younger than me. I mean, older than me. I forgot how old I was for a minute. Here you go. Whoa. Man, so this is absolutely amazing. This is the oldest Galapagos I've ever seen in my life. And most of the ones that I've seen are in the 20s and 30s and 40s, to be honest. And wow, amazing.
Yeah, this is called a founder island. He's actually from the Galapagos.
So he came from the Galapagos. So there's not a lot of them that came from the Galapagos. So he's pretty important genetically.
Yes.
So
for us here in the country, sure.
Okay, hold on. Okay, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
And this might be bigger than he wants you fed.
Yeah.
So we're not going to give this to you, but we're going to find you some more bananas. We'll let the little guys figure out a way to finish that up. Yeah. How many pounds is this guy?
Yeah, he's 560 pounds as well.
560 pounds.
Yeah.
Should I pick him up and show you guys how big he is?
The back is much lighter than the front. The front is heavy.
You can see, look at the girth on this. This is amazing.
Yeah, he's got that.
When's the last time? Amazing.
Yeah, he's got that.
When's the last time you weighed him?
Oh, it's been a few years ago, probably 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He might be bigger these days.
Check out the thickness of that shell.
Wow.
Put your hand in there.
And now,
isn't it amazing?
I've heard stories that they actually will stay up and make shade and drop. And is that real?
Yeah, I caught him twice killing birds. Right there.
Right here.
Right there.
So what they do is they hold their body up in the air and create a shaded spot, right? And if they don't have enough food, they just make this big shaded spot, and then all of a sudden, boom, back up, and they got some
The
steak
birds
dinner.
follow them around because they're picking parasites out of their skin.
Unbelievable.
That's a symbiotic relationship they have with the finch. And so when he sits there, then he'll just wait for them to get underneath it, and then he'll just flatten down and he'll squash and they just back up and he eats the bird.
Is that crazy,
Trap.
guys?
Yeah, it's a trap.
Wow, that's a big trap. And if he was laying on top of me, I think I'd have a hard time getting out from underneath
Well,
it.
I tell you, if he steps on your foot, you have a hard time. It hurts. You got to be careful.
The other guy almost stepped on my foot, and I wanted him to for a minute, and then I thought, nah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go grab him a couple bananas. I'll be right back. So Adolf here is actually not. So how old is Adolf again?
He's 104 and she's
104
103.
and 103. Is that crazy? And so females don't get nearly as big. And how big will a female get?
Yeah, like you were saying before, 320 pounds. That's a big female. They range between. She's 165. She's around 260. She's 149. So you know, there's a huge difference in their weight.
Absolutely amazing animals. I wish I had the property to have an animal like this. I mean, whoa. Of course, getting an animal like this is not easy. And I had an opportunity at one point because San Diego Zoo was working on genetics. And so they basically let go of some animals that were crossbred, technically.
Yeah.
And I got some, but I ended up, one of them I had, they were culling the group, and unfortunately one of the ones I had an internal problem I didn't know about.
Wow.
Had a kink in its spine, and I fed it and fed it and fed it, and then it would go off food, and then I'd feed it and feed it and feed it, and really what it needed was a diet the whole time.
Wow.
So it ended up, I basically messed up because I didn't have any idea that it had a spinal issue.
Yeah.
So it would get kind of depressed after it get too much food in its
Yeah,
system.
sure. Well, it's the same thing that you see here with tortoises. A lot of times people will feed different types of food and stuff like that. And what happens a lot of times in these giant tortoises that's not documented well at all is they get constipated.
Well, that's basically what I thought was going on.
Yeah.
Took him to the vet.
Yeah.
Had it X-rayed. It went. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
Right.
It went back on food. I fed it really good, but I probably should have kept it on a super light diet.
Yeah.
So it had no extra weight on it. So it wouldn't put any extra unneeded, weight on that spinal issue.
Yeah, that's what happens.
The
Sure.
spine was literally pinched down about that thick. It had a sharp thing. He had a kink in his neck too.
Wow.
And boy, what a depressing day that was.
Wow.
I just can't tell you, but life goes on.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy. Adolf, you really like eating. Whoa. Amazing. Now, the way you can tell the difference between a galop and an aldabra is, you see these nose? It's very pointed. And actually there's a difference between a scoot, right? I guess I'm wrong on that. That's not true because this is aldabra. Somebody told me that was a way, but I can tell you right now that's no good.
Yeah, like about 1% of aldabras are missing the nuchal skew.
So check it out.
he's
So,
an
so they
abnormal.
told me that you could tell because the glop has this, and this, I already forgot the name, but there, see this little extra scoot? Well, guess what? I erased anybody I've ever said that. I'm gonna stick to what I've been saying for the last 10 years. See that hooked round, kind of royal nose? So anyway, that's the difference between them. A galop's got a big round, and of course, typically, galops are typically a little bit more blacker, but not always.